happen to see Arthur McFly.
If you see him again, tell him I'm looking for him, okay? I could really use his advice in regards to my you-know-what.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
I don't think they'd be interested. Hey, Danny.
Hey, you know, I don't think I ever caught your name.
I never threw it, and now I'm not sure I should, what with you being an upstanding member of the police force again.
Fair enough. I think I owe you a little anonymity. Just don't step out of line on my watch, you hear?
Loud and clear, Officer Parker. Still ready to arrest Tannen?
Ready and willing.
Cool. Hang tight. I'll see what I can come up with. See you soon, Danny.
Take care, buddy.
What is this feeling that has me in its grip? What has me on the edge and curling my lip? Worse in the blues or the front page news, it's rage. I'm overflowing. I've asked my doctor and psychiatrist too. They tell me that there's not a thing I can do. There's no consoling and there's no controlling this rage.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, you know, I don't think I ever caught your name.
I never threw it, and now I'm not sure I should, what with you being an upstanding member of the police force again.
Fair enough. I think I owe you a little anonymity. Just don't step out of line on my watch, you hear?
Loud and clear, Officer Parker.
Volcanoes blow the tops and tidal waves
Still ready to
crest.
arrest Tannen?
But there's a force
Ready
in
and willing.
nature worse than
Cool.
the rest.
Hang tight. I'll see
There's
what I can
something
come
that
up with.
I've gotta get off my chest. It's
See you soon, Danny.
rage.
Take care, buddy.
I'm overflowing with rage. I'm like a villain on a stage or a lion in a cage full of rage. I'm overflowing with rage.
Hey,
Take a hike, Squirt.
hey,
What?
what's it like working for Tannen?
You looking for a job?
No.
Then stop being so nosy.
Talk to you later.
Hey, look, a paying customer.
I always wanted to be famous. The shrew didn't burrow deep enough. Checkerboard Charlie, removed from the board. I guess someone jumped him. Not a pretty bunch. Hey,
Back off, kid. I'm trying to entertain some people here.
Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh, but honey, ain't we got fun? The rent's unpaid, dear, we haven't a bus, but smiles were made, dear, for people
Doing it again.
like us.
You're trying to steal my girl,
In the
ain't you?
winter, in the summer,
well, I wasn't
don't
planning
be
on it,
a
but
bum.
if Eunice is willing.
Times are bum and getting bummer.
Why,
Still
you-
we have fun. Nothing's surer. The rich get rich and the poor get...
Looks like you need to cool off for a few.
Way down in Louisiana, down in New Orleans. Maybe not.
Hey, I do the singing round here.
I'm not pulling that thing out in here again unless it's a life or death situation. Emmett's pretty focused on I'm not pulling that thing out in here again unless it's a life or death situation. This is no time for word games. There's only a few people, and maybe an animal or two, who'd be interested in Grandpa's smelly old pipe. But this isn't one of them. Hey,
What?
so everyone on the Wall of Fame are enemies of Kid Tannen that have coincidentally been killed?
Enemies, rivals, guys who looked at Trixie the wrong way. Yeah.
So, getting back to Trixie.
She sings. She's the kid's squeeze. What more do you need to know? Hey, look! A paying customer.
What's all this?
These are my pamphlets, laying out in scientific detail the horrors visited upon those who succumb to the temptations of alcohol.
Lost Fortnight.
I am particularly fond of that one. It tells the true-life tale of Johnny, who woke up in a pile of his own sick, completely unable to remember the previous 2 weeks of his life.
Heavy.
Actually, the pamphlets are quite light, see?
Donate to the Clock Tower Fund. What's wrong with the clock tower? It's not broken, is it?
Not in the slightest.
Ooh.
It's just painfully drab. I'm raising funds to commission a sculptor to place a couple of handsome ornamental statues on either side of the clock face. Something to inspire the citizens to do their civic duty.
Something like lions?
Or gargoyles. You can't beat a good gargoyle.
Edna!
What?
Couldn't Kid be brought up on other charges like, say, running a speakeasy?
In a perfect world, yes. But no one in town seems to care about prohibition anymore. The feds are only interested because of the lost tax revenue.
You'll be happy to know that your lyrics have pushed Danny Parker back on the straight and narrow.
Well, hallelujah! One poor soul saved from the fiery pit.
Didn't you think that Sagan was innocent?
I used to, but after he escaped, 2 more speakeasies were torched in Colfax and Georgetown.
That's just a coincidence.
Coincidence? Or is our friend Carl a serial arsonist?
See ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Don't touch those! They're very sensitive!
Sorry.
Don't touch those! They're very sensitive!
Sorry.
Don't touch those! They're very sensitive!
Sorry. Don't think it would go there. There's only a few people, and maybe an animal or two, who'd be interested in Grandpa's smelly old pipe. But this isn't one of them. I don't think it would go there. Majestic arms. Transients welcome. Well, they don't get more transient than me and Doc. Emmett's pretty focused on Einstein. It'd take someone really annoying to distract him now. Hey, Doc, I could use a little help.
What's the problem?
Good news, Doc. Parker's ready to arrest Tannen, and it looks like I didn't go stag to the prom.
Wonderful. What about Mr.
I'm still working on her. Why are Tannins always such jerks, anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Okay, I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
Could Arthur be in there? It's way too dark and crowded for me to tell. Could Arthur be in there? It's way too dark and crowded for me to tell. Any luck with Einstein?
I'm still thinking about it. It's a perplexing spatial conundrum, aggravated by Einie's understandable skittishness.
Why don't you take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Sonny. When once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on a ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
You know anything about Officer Dan Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
So you're really going to see Frankenstein tonight? I'd hate for you to miss it.
Oh, don't worry. Nothing in the world would keep me from seeing a movie about a mad scientist with delusions of godhood.
Cool. Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Mont's House of Ermine. Sleep tight, little ermines. Emmett's pretty focused, Einstein. It takes someone really annoying to distract him now. No time for a haircut now, even if they were open. Besides, they'd probably cut it too short. Hill Valley Expo, October 12th through the 15th. Doc says the expo was the day he officially became a scientist. Seems like he's running a couple months ahead of schedule. Could Arthur be in there? It's way too dark and crowded for me to... Emmett's pretty focused on Einstein. It takes someone really annoying to distract him now. It's locked. Guess I'll have to find a way to rescue Heine. Any luck with Einstein?
I'm still thinking about it. Acted by Heine's understandable skittishness.
Go break from Einstein Patrol for a minute. Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, son. When one set Lathrop Brown sets his mind on task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose...
So, you and Edna have talking a lot?
We're like debating. Endlessly debating.
Ouch.
Strange. Edna and I have lived in Hillvay all our lives, but until you introduced us, I don't know each other. Funny, isn't it?
Yeah, funny.